listen very carefully. You're about to hear something that they don't want you to fully understand. We stand on the threshold of a remarkable cosmic event, an event so profound that once you grasp its magnitude, you'll never view the human mind or spirit the same way again. On April 14th, 2025, a rare and potent electromagnetic anomaly will sweep across the planet, creating what experts are calling the Crown Gateway opening. This is no mild energetic shift. According to confidential lab data and newly declassified research from top German consciousness institutes, the Earth's magnetosphere will resonate at a previously undocumented spike, one that precisely matches known 5D frequencies on the quantum scale. Right now, you're hearing about it because you sense there's more to reality than meets the eye, and you refuse to settle for stale explanations. You're one of the few willing to pierce the veil and see the truth behind this phenomenon. This is urgent, vital, and, frankly, game-changing information that could determine how quickly you align with the next phase of human evolution. The clock is ticking. If you're here, then you're meant to be here, because we're talking about the kind of secret knowledge that can't remain locked away any longer. In the midst of this excitement, one name stands out as a beacon for both spiritual seekers and the scientific community. Dr. Talia Summers. She's no ordinary researcher. She holds a PhD in neurocognitive studies, specializing in EEG pattern analysis in advanced meditators, and she has dedicated the last 15 years to investigating the connection between altered brainwave states and higher consciousness experiences. Dr. Summers doesn't just rely on hypotheses. She's traveled to remote Himalayan monasteries, gathering data from monks who exhibit jaw-dropping gamma wave spikes at 44.1 hertz during their deepest meditations. She's partnered with visionary labs in Germany, such as the Heidelberg Consciousness Lab, to cross-reference findings on the subtle electromagnetic fluctuations that correlate with profound mystical experiences. Her impressive record spans dozens of peer-reviewed journals, interviews with spiritual luminaries, and keynote presentations at global neuroscience summits. Yet, what sets her apart is her unwavering belief that science and spirit do not stand at odds. They merge seamlessly when you have the right lenses to observe the truth. You may have heard the world buzzing about the next cosmic wave or the next big energy shift, but let me assure you, this time is different. We're not talking about a run-of-the-mill planetary alignment or a benign solar flare. Recent astronomy reports indicate an unusual clustering of celestial events in mid-April, namely a partial lunar eclipse followed by rapid solar wind fluctuations. Combined, these phenomena create the perfect energetic backdrop for the Crown Gateway opening. In simpler terms, the Earth is like a great cosmic antenna, and for a short window, its frequency dials will align with higher dimensional signals. We've seen small glimpses of these alignments in the past, but not on this scale, and not with such direct impact on the human crown center. The chakra associated with universal connection, higher wisdom, and pure consciousness. Over the next few minutes, you'll discover the exact nature of this electromagnetic anomaly, the step-by-step breakdown of why April 14th holds such tremendous power, and the three-phase crown activation protocol that Dr. Summers has meticulously designed to help you optimize this surge in cosmic energy. We'll delve into the scientific data, the spiritual significance, and the practical action steps. We'll reveal how you can experience sudden episodes of claircognizance, the sensation of just knowing crucial truths without logical reasoning, and even physical brain tingles that signal your neurons are literally lighting up in new ways. You'll learn to prepare your body, mind, and spirit to harness this energy rather than be overwhelmed by it. Stay with us until the very end, because every second you invest now could translate into eons of accelerated evolution for your consciousness. There's exclusive information ahead that could forever change the way you perceive yourself and the world around you. Miss it, and you risk stumbling blind through the biggest frequency upgrade of our times. So let's dive deeper. Let's decode the truth hidden in plain sight, guided by scientific rigor and ancient mystical wisdom. Now is not the moment to stand by idly or to succumb to the cynicism that whispers, "Nothing ever changes." Make no mistake, everything is about to change. Are you ready? Before we unravel the specifics of this momentous event, it's essential to establish a solid bridge between the scientific and the spiritual. Quantum physics already teaches us that everything, your body, your thoughts, even the chair you might be sitting on, is in constant motion at the subatomic level, vibrating fields of energy dancing through time and space. Researchers like Dr. Summers have taken these quantum truths a step further, correlating advanced meditation states with measurable shifts in brainwave patterns, from standard beta waves, 13 to 30 Hz, to high-frequency gamma waves, 35 to 100 Hz. What does that mean in plain language? Essentially, as consciousness rises, our brains emit more organized, coherent waves that mirror higher states of awareness. Spiritual traditions have long spoken of raising your vibration, and modern science is now beginning to confirm there's an actual frequency behind these esoteric claims. Picture a grand orchestra, each instrument symbolizing a different energy frequency. During normal states of mind, some instruments may be out of tune, creating a dissonant internal environment that leads to stress, confusion, or feeling stuck. During moments of higher consciousness, like deep meditation or peak spiritual experiences, it's as though every instrument harmonizes. That harmony can produce natural resonance effects, where the brain, heart, and environment resonate together. This synergy is precisely what the Crown Gateway phenomenon is about. The entire planetary orchestra is about to fine-tune itself in such a way that every individual willing to receive the new harmonic can align with 5D wisdom, an elevated bandwidth of unity consciousness, unconditional love, and intuitive clarity. We've seen precursor studies to such events in the past. In 2019, a research team from the Schumann Resonance Observatory in Bavaria noted a series of spikes that correlated with global meditation events, recording frequencies that soared above the usual 7.83 Hz baseline. Also, a paper published by the Journal of Transpersonal Physics highlighted how these spikes correlated with sudden surges in group telepathic experiences. Though these earlier signs were small and fleeting, they hint at the underlying principle behind April 14, 2025. Synergy between human consciousness and the planet's electromagnetic field. Now, Dr. Summers points to even stronger data that a new wave, an anomaly measuring nearly 0.78 microteslas stronger than usual, will align with a cosmic window, opening direct access to what she calls the Crown Gateway Corridor. Before you dismiss this as purely theoretical, consider that many ancient civilizations predicted cyclical shifts in humanity's consciousness, often tied to cosmic events. The Mayans, for instance, referenced cycles of planetary alignment in their long count calendar, implying that at certain points, humanity collectively receives powerful waves of ascension energy. The Egyptians encoded hidden references to celestial transformations in the pyramid texts, while the Sumerians recorded star-based prophecies on cuneiform tablets, describing times of heavenly descent when divine knowledge would pour into human vessels. Meanwhile, the Vedic tradition speaks of the crossing from the Kali Yuga into a more enlightened era. Isn't it intriguing how these separate civilizations, with no known contact across vast continents and centuries, all allude to these cosmic doors that open for humanity? In the days leading up to April 14th, we'll see a series of micro-events. According to Dr. Summers' calculations, the electromagnetic field begins its preliminary fluctuation as early as April 10th, intensifies through April 13th, and reaches peak intensity, what she calls the apex node, on April 14th at around 4:14 a.m. Universal Time. The phenomenon then stabilizes over the next 12 hours before gradually tapering off by April 15th. During that peak window, there's a direct synergy between solar wind streams, terrestrial magnetism, and the Earth's subtle energy grids, sometimes referred to as ley lines. This synergy acts like a vortex of interdimensional energy, streaming high-frequency information straight into the crown chakras of those primed to receive it. To illustrate just how powerful this can be, let's share a story. Last year, in a smaller-scale electromagnetic spike, an entrepreneur we'll call Sarah had a spontaneous experience during meditation. She felt an electric tingle in her scalp, as if thousands of tiny vibrations were massaging her brain. Moments later, she was overcome by a rush of information that felt like an unfiltered download of universal truths, insights about her life purpose, about the interconnectedness of all beings, and about how to realign her business to serve a higher good. In the span of a week, she made strategic changes that not only boosted her company's revenue, but also transformed the workplace into a more compassionate environment. Colleagues noticed her sense of deep peace and clarity. Sarah describes it as coming home to myself. That's the type of personal renaissance that can occur when one's crown gateway aligns with higher frequency channels. What physical sensations might accompany this alignment? Dr. Summers' team found that during the pilot study she conducted with a group of meditators in Heidelberg, nearly 89.5% reported tingling in the head, often centered around the crown region. Approximately 72% noted sudden bursts of euphoria or the sensation of deep oneness, which aligns with the concept of burst firing in certain regions of the cortex related to unity consciousness. Let's dig more into these signs and symptoms so you can recognize them and not panic if they appear, because they can be startling if you're not informed. First, let's talk physical signs. One of the most common is what people call brain tingles, a gentle hum or buzz that begins at the top of your head and can ripple down your spine. This indicates heightened neuronal activity in areas of the brain that connect to our sense of spiritual awareness. possibly the pineal gland and associated neural circuits. If you catch yourself experiencing unusual pressure around your temples or a slight headache that shifts into pleasant warmth, know that this is likely part of the alignment process. Some people even feel a rush of warmth in their neck and shoulders, as if their upper chakras are receiving an extra charge. Another frequent sign is mild dizziness or lightheadedness, particularly if you're ungrounded. It's important to breathe, remain hydrated, and understand that these sensations typically subside as your system adapts. Alongside the physical reactions, expect emotional and psychological changes. Bursts of random joy or laughter that seem unprovoked might manifest. This is your body's way of releasing old tension as new frequencies integrate into your energy field. At other times, you may confront sudden waves of irritability or tears, an emotional purge that liberates stored traumas or unresolved feelings. Don't be alarmed. This is not a crisis, it's a metamorphosis. When the energetic scaffolding of your being upgrades, your psyche often releases what no longer aligns. View these emotional swings as part of a short-lived detox, paving the way for a clearer, more radiant emotional baseline. Spiritually, you might notice an uptick in intuition or psychic flashes. Claircognizance, an instantaneous download of knowing, could happen when you least expect it. You might be in the shower, cooking dinner, or driving to work when a flash of insight hits you about a relationship dilemma you've been struggling with or a career path you couldn't quite define. Synchronicities will also intensify. You might repeatedly see numbers like 1111 or 1414 on clocks, or come across repeated symbols in your environment, feathers, coins, certain animals, that confirm you're in the flow. These small but potent signs are ways the universe communicates encouragement, letting you know you're attuning to a higher bandwidth. Expect shifts in your external environment as well. You may find old friendships or acquaintances suddenly feel draining or misaligned. This doesn't necessarily mean you should cut off everyone who feels off to you. Instead, see it as a prompt to assess which relationships still resonate with your emerging vibrational state. Conversely, you might feel drawn to new communities or inspired to move to a different location, often closer to nature or in a space where collective growth is supported. The environment itself becomes a mirror, reflecting back your inner changes. Sometimes you notice electronic devices malfunctioning around you or light bulbs flickering. This can happen because your electromagnetic field is in flux. While these signs are exhilarating, they also underscore the importance of preparation. You wouldn't tune a violin in the middle of a major performance without practicing first, right? By preparing your body, mind, and spirit, you can gracefully catch the incoming wave instead of being knocked sideways. One of Dr. Summers' key recommendations is to clean up your physical vessel. Over the next few days, leading up to April 14th, minimize junk foods that drag your frequency down, processed sugars, excess caffeine, greasy fast food. Instead, fill your plate with high vibration foods, organic vegetables, and fruits loaded with enzymes, whole grains that provide stable energy, and purified water to flush toxins. Consider adding green juices or nutrient-dense smoothies, as chlorophyll is known to help cleanse and oxygenate your bloodstream. Remember, your cells act like living antennas, and purified cells receive stronger signals. Movement is crucial too. Daily walks in nature can powerfully ground you while simultaneously raising your vibration. The Earth's natural electromagnetic field interacts with yours, stabilizing any chaotic energies. Even gentle stretching or yoga can unlock stagnant energy in your spine, the very channel that, in many esoteric traditions, is said to carry Kundalini energy to the crown. Make sure you're getting enough rest. When you sleep, your body processes and integrates new frequencies at the subconscious level. During the peak days, aim for an extra 30 to 60 minutes of sleep. Dr. Summers' data suggests that individuals who maintain consistent sleep routines exhibit smoother transitions into higher states. Emotionally, let go of fear-based thinking. If anxiety creeps in, perhaps you worry about, what if I don't feel anything? Or what if this is all hype? Acknowledge those doubts and release them. Breathwork can be your ally here. Spend 5 minutes each morning inhaling for a count of 4, holding for 4, and exhaling for 4. This controlled breathing signals your nervous system to relax, creating an internal environment more conducive to receiving subtle cosmic energies. Visualization exercises help too. Picture a violet-white light descending from the sky into your crown, purifying each chakra and anchoring into your feet. This daily ritual sets the tone for assimilation of higher vibrations. For many people, creating a sacred space at home is a game changer. Imagine setting aside a corner of a quiet room where you place crystals. Clear quartz or amethyst are particularly resonant with crown energy, along with a candle or small salt lamp. Diffuse essential oils like frankincense or lavender, known for their calming, spiritually uplifting properties. Music tuned to 432 Hz or 963 Hz can further elevate the atmosphere. Before the big day, clear this space with a short ritual. Light sage or Palo Santo to cleanse any stagnant energy, or gently ring a singing bowl to bathe the room in healing frequencies. Declare your intention out loud, such as, I consecrate this space for higher awareness, love, and truth. Now let's address schedule and action planning, because time is short and alignment is crucial. From April 10th to 12th, focus on gentle detoxification, reducing toxins, practicing daily breath work, and journaling about what emotional baggage you're ready to release. On April 13th, spend extra time in meditation. Aim for at least 20 to 30 minutes, inviting your crown chakra to blossom. Visualize a lotus flower at the top of your head, opening its petals to light. On April 14th, the apex day, plan a specific window, ideally around 4:14 a.m. UT, if you can manage it, or adapt to your local time, for deep stillness. You could do a guided meditation that focuses on the crown, or you could simply hold the intention of connecting to fifth dimensional wisdom. Dr. Summers recommends at least 2 sessions that day, one at the apex and another around midday, to anchor the shifts. Then, on April 15th, integrate. Journal any insights, practice grounding exercises like walking barefoot on grass, or soak in a warm salt bath to ease your newly amplified electromagnetic field into stability. Because this event is so significant, we've gathered common questions people are asking. Let's do a quick Q&A to address them. Q. What if I don't feel anything on April 14th? Did I miss it? A. Not necessarily. Sensitivity varies from person to person. Some experience intense shifts, others feel more subtle cues. The gateway remains open for several hours, and the residual effects linger. Stay patient and receptive. Q. Could this cause negative side effects, like migraines or panic attacks? A. Rarely. Most experiences are positive or neutral, but if you're prone to migraines or anxiety, ensure you're hydrated, well-rested, and practice grounding techniques. Listen to your body. If you feel overwhelmed, take a break. Q. I'm new to all this. Will I still benefit? A. Absolutely. Openness is key. You don't have to be a seasoned meditator. Even beginners can feel the crown gateway stir their intuition. Just approach it with sincere curiosity and respect. Q. Can I help my friends or family experience this? A. Yes, by sharing information and encouraging them to join you in meditation. Collective intention amplifies energy, but remember, everyone's journey is unique. Invite, don't force. Q. Could technology block or interfere with the gateway? A. Most devices won't block cosmic frequencies. However, it's wise to reduce screen time during critical meditation periods, as electromagnetic pollution can distract your field. A special revelation we want to share. Behind closed doors, certain major research universities have been quietly monitoring Earth's geomagnetic spikes for decades. According to a leaked memo from a consortium of European labs, there's a direct correlation between these spikes and large-scale psychic phenomena. While official statements remain vague, insiders confirm they've witnessed consistent patterns of heightened empathy, remote viewing accuracy, and collective telepathic surges whenever the Earth hits these 5D-aligned frequencies. This is not mainstream news because the implications shake the foundations of conventional science. Yet, Dr. Summers has risked her reputation to merge open-minded neuroscience with validated lab data, championing the cause that we are indeed on the brink of a quantum leap in consciousness. In fact, let's bring in another voice for a brief interview snippet.
We spoke with Dr. Rainer Wolf, a geophysicist in Munich, who has partnered with Dr. Summers on a double-blind EEG study. He said, "We measure minute fluctuations in Earth's field every day, but the amplitude predicted for April 14th is one we haven't recorded in the last 50 years. It's almost as if some cosmic conductor is turning the volume dial way up."
Usually, we'd be concerned about potential disruptions in communication systems, but Dr. Summers has demonstrated how these frequencies align with gamma wave states in the human brain. It's nothing short of revolutionary. If even half of her results hold up to further scrutiny, we're looking at a major turning point in both neuroscience and geophysics. Now, many of you are eager for practical crown activation steps. Dr. Summers' 3-phase crown activation protocol offers a thorough yet accessible approach. Phase 1, preparation. For at least 3 days prior, cultivate mindful eating, limit your exposure to negative media, and maintain a regular sleep schedule. Use daily affirmations like, "I am open to receive higher truth," to reprogram your subconscious. Phase 2, peak day immersion. On April 14th, engage in 2 to 3 dedicated meditation sessions. If you can, wake up just before 4:14 a.m. UT, light a candle, and place a hand gently on top of your head. Imagine a funnel of radiant, golden white light descending from the cosmos into your crown. Feel this light saturating every cell in your body. Envision yourself connecting with countless souls worldwide, forming a vast energetic grid of unity and love. Stay in this visualization for as long as feels right. 10 minutes, 30 minutes, or even an hour. Phase 3, Integration. On April 15th and the following week, be gentle with yourself. Journal about any messages or intuitions you received. Continue a simplified version of your detox or mindful eating plan. If you sense emotional turbulence, remember that you're recalibrating. Physical exercise like Tai Chi or light jogging helps anchor new energies. Think of your system as a computer installing a massive software update. After installation, you need a reboot, some time to reorganize files before everything runs smoothly. It's easy to get overwhelmed, so let's reiterate the most crucial points. First, April 14th, 2025 is not random. It's a convergence of solar, planetary, and Earth-based frequencies that create an unprecedented crown gateway opening. Second, your body and mind are the instruments. Fine-tuning them ahead of time increases your capacity to receive higher vibrations. Third, the energy can manifest in exhilarating physical, emotional, and spiritual symptoms, all of which are signs that your consciousness is upgrading. Finally, the real magic happens when you actively participate by meditating, by setting intentions, by clearing old baggage, and by saying yes to cosmic guidance. You may be wondering what the world looks like after this gateway passes. If even a fraction of humanity aligns with 5D wisdom, we'll witness a wave of global transformation unlike anything we've seen in modern history. Imagine communities collaborating, solutions for social issues arising from a place of compassion rather than competition, technology being used ethically to enhance well-being. This is not utopian fantasy. It's a glimpse into the new Earth or 5D reality that seers and sages have spoken of for centuries. As individuals shift, so does the collective mind. As the collective mind shifts, so do our global systems, education, governance, healthcare. By anchoring this higher vibration, each of us becomes a co-creator of a more harmonious world. Of course, free will remains a factor. Some will cling to old paradigms of fear, skepticism, and separation. They might miss the window, or they might reject the upgrade because it challenges their comfort zones. That's part of the dynamic tapestry of human experience. But those who embrace this wave stand to gain greater clarity, heightened creativity, and a deeper sense of purpose. The question is, which future will you choose? Now that you're informed, the next step is action. Don't let this golden opportunity slip through your fingers. In the days to come, check back for updates from Dr. Summers, who will be releasing more data as the date approaches. We also encourage you to join like-minded communities, whether online forums, local meetups, or consciousness study groups. There's real power in collective intention, and you don't have to walk this path alone. Think about how many thousands, if not millions, of souls are feeling the subtle call to awaken, to expand, to evolve. The more we unite, the stronger the field of collective consciousness grows. Consider bookmarking this information or sharing it with friends who might need a nudge. The time frame is tight. We have just days before the Earth's field starts ramping up. Don't let uncertainty or procrastination sabotage your ascension process. Embrace the fact that you have the power to resonate at higher frequencies, the power to change your life from the inside out. In many ways, this is an invitation from the cosmos to stand taller, think bigger, and love deeper. We are so much more than we've been taught. And that's the final question. Are you willing to step forward? Are you prepared to experience the Crown Gateway for yourself and receive direct cosmic guidance that could catapult you into a whole new chapter of existence? Or will you choose to wait it out on the sidelines and wonder what might have been? This is your moment, your threshold of possibility. The Earth's electromagnetic field is shifting, and with it, the tapestry of our shared reality is poised for rebirth. Act now and claim the rare synergy that is about to grace our planet. Your crown is waiting for that brilliant influx of light. Your soul is ready to flourish in the higher frequencies. It's time to say yes. So, in summary, we've covered the urgent context, a powerful electromagnetic anomaly set to peak on April 14th, 2025, the scientific basis for crown chakra activation, confirmed by Dr. Talia Summers' EEG research, and the unstoppable wave of 5D energy that's about to ripple through us all. We've explored the physical, emotional, and spiritual signs that herald this transformation, offering practical steps to prepare your body and mind. We've delved into the synergy between ancient prophecies and cutting-edge quantum physics, pointing out how different traditions have converged upon this precise moment. Above all, we've highlighted your role in this grand cosmic story, to receive, integrate, and radiate these higher frequencies into the world. What lies ahead is a future brimming with unity, consciousness, creativity unleashed, and a sense of interconnected purpose. This phenomenon is more than a blip in Earth's magnetic field. It's a call to step into your full power, to become a conscious co-creator of the next evolutionary phase. Remember, urgent times call for decisive action. There's limited time to prepare, but the steps are simple. Every breath, every intention, every mindful choice propels you closer to the streamlined frequency of 5D wisdom. This is your chance to live in deeper alignment with your soul's blueprint. We invite you to stay connected. In the coming days, Dr. Summers will release more data about the real-time readings and any unexpected shifts in the frequency window. By keeping in touch through her website, community newsletters, or local meditation groups, you ensure you don't miss any last-minute revelations that could boost your experience. And if you resonate with these messages, share them. Spread the word. Let others know there's a wondrous opportunity on the horizon, an invitation to step beyond the known and into an extraordinary realm of possibility. So here's the call to action. Begin your preparation now. Set up your sacred space, plan your daily meditations, and clear your emotional baggage. Trust that, as you align with this gateway, you'll receive exactly what you need: insights, healing, renewed motivation, or even a life-altering vision that propels you onto your highest path. Join the wave of thousands worldwide who are igniting their crown gateways in unison. Feel that sense of unity, because you are part of something vast, something magnificent and real. Ask yourself, will you be a passive observer or an active participant in this grand cosmic dance? The choice is yours, one that could shift your entire reality. Let your final thought be this: in the grand tapestry of human evolution, moments like these are precious and few. The frequency will eventually recede, and life may appear to revert to normal. But those who seize this portal will be forever changed. They'll walk with a glow in their eyes, a deeper sense of confidence and empathy radiating from their hearts. They'll approach their relationships, careers, and life missions with renewed clarity. Take the leap, embrace the unknown, and when April 14th dawns, remember, your crown gateway is the bridge to the cosmos, and the cosmos has never been closer. Are you ready to receive? Let this question echo within you, urging you toward a choice that can define your future. The doors to 5D wisdom stand open for a brief, shining moment in the grand scale of cosmic time. And Dr. Summers, along with countless others, are waiting on the other side to welcome you into a reality of higher understanding and boundless love. Don't hesitate. Step forward, step through, and watch as a new world unfolds around you. The next chapter of humanity's story is about to be written, and your signature belongs on its pages. Make it count, make it resonate, and never forget, you are a vital part of this grand ascension process, a brilliant spark of consciousness lighting the way for generations to come. The crown gateway is opening, and this is your invitation to stand in the light.